are now in the native quarter. On our right is a minaret. It is tall and it is rather high. In fact, it is so high that the smell is terrible. You like pretty ladies, master? I show you lovely dancing girls. Pardon me one moment. These dancing girls, are they a bit of all right? Can you take it? Don't be silly. Once there was a caliph and he lived in old Baghdad. The poor old bloke's been dead for years, but who cares about that? He couldn't sleep a wink at night. He had 200 wives who had to tell him stories, otherwise they lost their lives.
Ay, 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 ay. So the first wife told her tale.
King Solomon, that wise old man, he had 1,000 wives. He bought a lovely Pontiac to take them all for drives. The Pontiac broke down one night, and here's where trouble starts. His wives were waiting in a row, but he's got no spare parts. Aladdin loved a princess whom they called Belle Troubadour, and though he loved her dearly, she loved Aladdin more. She opened wide the palace gates to let her drunken dad in, and who can blame her if by chance she sometimes let Aladdin?
Ay, 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 ay. So the next wife told her tale.
Abdullah had a little lamb, he swapped it for a camel. He didn't like its color, so he daubed it with enamel. The hot sun melted all the paint while crossing the Sahara. He can't get off because the paint is stuck to his tarara.
Tarara bum die, tarara bum die. So the next wife told her tale.
Once there was a plumber and he left behind his tools. He always had to do it, it was in the union rules. He fell into the cistern, and when his mate returned, it took 3 years to get him out. What overtime he earned.
Ay, 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 ay. So the next wife told her tale.
Once there were 2 dancing girls who went about in gauze, and when they danced in cabarets, they wore enormous drawers. The chief of police arrested them for showing too much zeal. He didn't mind the upper deck, but couldn't stand the keel.
Ay, 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 ay. And we haven't got any more wives.
Arms for the love of Allah, legs for the love of Mike. Bakshi, bakshi.